The first thing I noticed about room 307 was the smell. It didn't smell rotten. It didn't smell dirty. It smelled metallic, like rain falling on old iron, like blood that had been washed away but never forgotten. I had checked into the hotel because my bus had broken down on the highway, and this was the only building still open at midnight. The clerk didn't look at my face while handing me the key. He kept his eyes lowered, his hands shaking slightly. And when I said thank you, he whispered something under his breath that sounded like a prayer. The hallway outside my room was too quiet. No footsteps, no voices, only a faint dripping sound somewhere inside the walls. When I opened the door, the smell became stronger. The room was clean, but the mirror on the wall was stained with dark streaks that looked like someone had tried to wipe something away again and again. I sat on the bed and pulled out my phone. No signal. The lights flickered once. Then the whispering started. At first it sounded like wind. Then I realized it was breathing. Slow. Close. Not mine. I froze. The bathroom door was open, and inside the mirror I saw her. She was standing behind me. Her hair was long, tangled, and blacker than shadow. Her eyes glowed faint yellow, like candle flames drowning in fog. Her mouth was too wide, her lips torn upward into a smile that exposed long, thin teeth stained dark red. She tilted her head. "You're tired," she whispered. "Let me help you sleep." I spun around. The room was empty, but my reflection was still smiling. That was the first night. The second night, I woke up with scratches on my neck. Thin, perfectly even, like someone had tested their nails on my skin. The clerk refused to look at me when I went downstairs. "You should leave," he whispered, "before she finishes you." I laughed nervously and went back to my room. That night, the whispering became louder. The smell became stronger. My heartbeat felt heavy, slow, wrong. I woke up unable to move. She was sitting on my chest. Her hair draped over my face like wet ropes. Her fingers pressed into my ribs, and her eyes glowed brighter as she leaned down. "You are warm," she whispered. "You still have so much left." Her mouth opened, not like a human mouth. It split wider. Her tongue brushed my skin. Pain exploded through my body. Something pulled inside my chest. Not blood, something deeper. Something that made my vision fade and my memories blur. I screamed and woke up alone, but my reflection did not wake up with me. It was thinner, paler, smiling wider. On the third night, the guest in the room beside mine was found dead. His body had no wounds, no blood, but his shadow was gone. On the fourth night, the clerk vanished. On the fifth night, I couldn't remember my mother's face. I tried to leave. The hallway stretched longer. The stairs led back to my own door. Room 307. Always 307. I found a hidden maintenance door behind a loose wall panel. Inside was a staircase going down. The smell became unbearable. The basement was filled with mirrors, hundreds of them, and inside every mirror was a person, men, women, children, all smiling, all thin, all missing their shadows. At the center stood a girl chained to floor. Her body was pale blue. Her eyes glowed yellow. Her mouth was split open wider than human bone should allow. She raised her head slowly. "She drinks your breath," she whispered. "She drinks your warmth. She drinks your soul through your blood. She pointed at my reflection. She is already inside you. The lights went out. When they came back on, the mirrors were empty. I was alone, except for my reflection, which stepped out of the mirror and smiled at me. I no longer need room 307. I no longer need the hotel, because now I am the one who whispers. And you look very tired.